Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Awais and I welcome you to another Revit tutorial. So this is a project-based tutorial. I've got a plan here. This is the first floor and I've got a second floor as well. And I've got a 3D view as well. So if you want to learn the Revit, I would recommend stay tuned till end. I will explain every single command I use while making this project. And if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can follow me on Twitter at awaismirza01. So that's being said, let's get started. Alright guys, we're gonna start our project now. I'm in the Revit right now. To create a new file, you can create a new file by clicking here, architectural template, or you can go to the menu, hover over your cursor to the new and click on project. But for now I'm just gonna start my project by clicking on architectural template. Okay, so our file is ready now. So I want to give you a quick overview of the software first. On the top we got menus. We got panels here such as build panel, got wall, door, window, components. Next we got project browser, what I will be using a lot. So here you can switch between views, levels and floors. Alright, down here we got the properties of any object you will select. So I'm gonna go to my manage tab first and I change my project units. So I'm gonna click here and then change my millimeters to feet and inches fractional and change your precision to 1/4 and click OK. Click OK. Your file is set up to feet and inches now. Click on project information. Here you can fill out some information about your project. So the organization name, I'll type my name, description ABCDEF, whatever it is, building name, project 3, author Awais, and you can type issue date, which is going to 010101, project status, working owner, I can type my name, street address and project name, which is going to be house 2, and project number I'm going to do 123. Okay, so the benefit for filling out your information is because when you go to the sheets, you will make a new sheet, right? So you will get all the information already pre-filled in those sheets. So while you print out your project, that will be able to help you out. Alright, so let's go back to our architecture tab now. I'm gonna start building my walls now. So the first of all, I'm going to click on this arrow button and click on wall architectural. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw a quick sketch of my plan, which is going to be like this. Alright, so let's start from any arbitrary point, maybe start from here, and I'm just going to draw a wall, something like this. So we can always go back and change the dimension later on, so you don't have to worry about anything, right? So I'm just gonna keep drawing. Okay, take it about here and go a little bit up to the left and then bring it down and then just leave it. Okay, let's just zoom in now. I'm gonna click on modify tool to get out of the command, and now if I select, I'll get all the dimension there, right? So the first dimension I want it to be about, let's select this wall now, and here I want this dimension to be 10 space 2, that would be 10 feet and 2 inches. So once you type first value and you give a space, the next value is going to be inch. So enter, that's done. And then we're gonna change some values here. So I'm gonna select this wall now and let's select the area here. So that's going to be about 12/1. Okay, that's our porch area. Let's select this wall now and that's going to be about 15 inch, 15/2. That's fixed now. Let's select this wall and that's going to be about 8. Well, I can't select the distance, need to select the dimension. So 8 feet, that's a bit too much from this wall, so I'm gonna do is get rid of this wall. Alright, and then get rid of this wall. Let's go back and select the wall command again, and I'm gonna start from here. So you need to pay attention to these values here. So wall location line would be center line, so I can click and then it will align automatically for me. So here I want to give a value of 9 feet. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna bring it down to about, it's fine, to align to this wall, and then I'm going to attach it with this line, right? Okay, so we've done that. Now let's fix something here. Okay, so here I need this wall to be aligned to this wall, right? So I gotta go select my modify tool, select this wall, and then you can just move it and it will try to align that. Okay, that's fine. And then we're gonna change this wall, and I want to change this dimension to about 9 space 7. Okay, that's my dimension there. And then let's select this wall now. Okay, well, this is giving me the what do you call dimension from this wall, so I'm gonna get rid of this first. Okay, let's get rid of this and then select. Now you get the value here. So I want to change this to about 31 by 8. Okay, that's fine. Let's select this wall and just select this vertex and drag it all the way back. Done. Okay, and let's get rid of this wall from the top, so drag this vertex down. Okay, so this is our some kind of a rough sketch we have right now. I'm gonna change this to about another 6 feet, so I'm gonna move this to about another 6 feet, so that's going to be about 37 space 8. Yep, that's fine now. Okay, so now let's fix this area first. Okay, so I want this wall to have a distance about 14 feet, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of this wall now, and let's draw another wall. Select the wall, bring it down to about 14.7. I'm following the sketch just on my plan, so that's why. Well, it's up to you guys. You can make your own sketch if you guys want it. So I'm just gonna drag it backwards and try to align that. Okay, so we've got that area now. I want to change this dimension as well, so I'm gonna select this wall, and here I want to give value about 14 by 2. That's fine, and hopefully it will align according to these walls. Alright, so we got that now, and I'm going to create new wall. Select the wall, and here in the properties panel I'm using wall 200 mm right now. You can always go and change the wall type. So if you click on edit type, and I'm going to, let me select another kind of wall. So if you click here, you get different kinds of wall here. So I will select maybe 90 mm brick wall. Okay, and I'm gonna edit type, and let's go and edit the structure. So in the structure, click on edit, and then here you can change the structure and dimension. You can give a material to your wall. Let's say if I click on this box, I'll get the material dialog box. Alright, sorry for that. Alright, so this is the material dialog box. You can change that to concrete, metal, or whatever you want to do. So I will select that for now. I'm gonna click OK, and let's select the wall and start from here, and then just draw another wall from the center. Okay, so we got that, and then I'm going to select this wall. I'm going to basically draw another wall here. So let's go and select another wall architectural and just bring it down, but we're gonna make sure that you select the right wall. So I'm gonna select 200 generic wall, and I'm just gonna bring it down to about 2 feet. Yep, that's fine. And then I'm going to make another same wall here, 2 feet. Okay, so that's going to be our studio, and that's going to be our door and window here. So we've done that now. Okay, so the next we're gonna do is basically increase this dimension a little bit. So I just want to select my modify tool, select this wall, and I'm going to change the value here about 12 feet. Let's make it about 13 feet. Change this to 13. Okay, it wouldn't let me do it because that's gonna attach to this wall, so we'll do that later. So okay, so here we done that. I'm gonna make a garage walls here now. So let's go and select the wall, and then now for the garage I'm going to keep that 200 mm wall. So let's go and make the garage. Garage is going to be about 21.6 inch, and let's go backwards. Okay, so the backwards is going to be starting wall from here, and here is going to be 21 feet, and I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, so just drop it here. Here I want to change another here, so let me go and make another wall here. Let's me select it from somewhere here, take it up to about, let's say, 3 feet, done, and maybe change that to about another 1 feet. Okay, and then let's go and attach that here. And now I'm going to select this wall and drag the vertex to the backwards. Alright, so we have done that now. Okay, so this is going to be the garage. I'm going to get rid of this wall, and I'm going to make a same wall, a 90 mm brick wall. Where is it? Yep, so I'm going to make another wall about here, and just gonna draw it here. Okay, so we have drawn our a rough of our plan now. Okay, so there's a few more things we gotta do here. Is basically let's select that another wall here and just take it a little bit. Now that's 90 mm, so I'm gonna change this to about, leave that for now because that's another part of the wall, so we'll do that later. Okay, so this is a rough sketch now we have for our plan. So let me go and draw another room here. There's going to be another room here. That's kind of toilet, so the brick wall is fine, so I'll draw a wall here, but it's going to give me an error. So that wall is basically starting from the midpoint, so I want to change that. So I want to change this to wall face exterior. So once I start the wall here, that's going to attach to the corner, so that's going to give me a proper, so 6 feet. Alright, and then let's go down. Alright, so we've done that toilet. Okay, so it's going to be straight, and then we're going to add some doors. So let me go and give you a couple more things here. If you go to the project browser, you got the level 1, level 2, sides, ceilings, and all those stuff, right? So I'm going to change some levels because it's a 2-story house. So I'm going to go to my elevation plan east. Okay, so here you got level 1 and level 2, right? And my walls are going all the way up to the above the level 2, so I don't want to do that. Alright, so let me create a few more levels here. So how do you create a level? It's very simple. In your architectural tab, you go to the datum and then click on level. Let's create a foundation level first. So I'm gonna click here and drag your cursor to the right and just click again. Alright, that's going to be a foundation level. So that's a level 1 and that's a level 2. Alright, and then I'm gonna make another level. Let's go back to architectural tab, click on level, and let's go and make another level about here. Okay, that's going to blow. Now we're gonna change some values to it. So I'm gonna select this level. So I want this to go down about -2 feet. Okay, and that's going to be a foundation. So I'm gonna change the name of the level, foundation. I'm gonna click on yes, that's done. And level 1 is fine there, and level 2 I'm going to change the value to about 10 feet, and the next level I'm going to change the value to about 20 feet. 20 feet, that's fine. Okay, so we got foundation level, level 1, level 2, and level 4. I can add some ceiling levels here as well. Well, I won't cover that now. We'll make a level when we need the ceilings. Alright, so let's go back to our level 1 now. This is our level 1. I'm going to select all the walls by clicking and dragging my mouse. Alright, so once you've selected all the walls, here you need to change the base constraint, which is level 1. That is fine, it's because we want these walls to start from level 1. And the top constraint, as you can see, that it's unconnected. So I want to change this to level 2. I want this wall, because it's the first floor, it's actually a ground floor, so I want this to go up to the level 2. So I will just click on apply, and then let's go back to our elevation east plan. Now as you can see that these walls are just going up to the level 2 now. Okay, that's cool. Go back to the level 1, and now we're gonna add some doors and windows here. So let me go and add some doors here first. So after that we'll make some stairs as well. So let's go and click on door, and if you click on the properties, you got one kind of door here. So I don't want this door, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is click on load family. So if you have installed Revit completely, you should have these files. Alright, so let's go to US Imperial, and I'm going to click on doors. So these are all the doors available here. So I will select the garage door because I will need that later. So I'm gonna go and let's click on commercial, and let's select that door is fine. So I like that one. So I'm gonna click on it, and now I need to select all the dimensions. So I need the door to be about 3 feet width, tall, 6 to 8 is fine. So I'll select that, and I need the door to be, let's say, 3 feet 6 inch. You can hold on your control key and select 2 doors. So I'm gonna select this door and this door, and I click OK, and now that door is going to be in my project. So as you can see that I've got the same door with both dimension I selected. Okay, so let me go and select this door now, and let's pop it in. So when you take the door in next to your wall, if you move your cursor to this side, the door is going to be this on this side, right? So if I want to draw this inside, right, and I want to change the rotation of it, so all you press spacebar, that will change the rotation, right? So I'm just going to drop it about here. That's fine. And then the same door is going to be here, but I need to create a wall here. So let's go back to the wall command, and let's create a wall which is 200 generic wall. You can customize your walls here. Now I need to select the face exterior, right? Because you need to pay attention where you're choosing from. So that's fine. And then let's go back to our door and select the same door, and let's draw that door about here. Done. Alright, that door is done, and now I need another door here for the toilet. So let me go and select the smaller door now and just drop it here. That's a bit too big, so I'm going to click on load family, and I'm going to browse to the same door. Yep, and then I'm going to double click on it, and now let's select 2 feet. Alright, click OK, and now there should be another dimension here, right? So that's a 2 feet door now, so I'm gonna just drop it somewhere here. Okay, cool. So we got these doors done, and there's gonna be another door here. I'll just draw the same dimension door because it's inside, so I don't need that bigger door here. Okay, cool. So there's another thing I want to do here is basically, let's go to the wall command. Alright, I'm gonna draw another wall from here. Let me go and change this to center line, and let's go and draw another wall to about 2 feet, and then same wall is going to be 2 feet. That's kind of designing we need to do in our drawing, so later on we can't fix it, so I'll do it now. Alright, so we got these, we got doors done, and we got some windows here. So I'm gonna add a few windows here. So let's go and select the window command, and what kind of windows we have. We only have one kind of window right now, but I want to change it to somewhere else. So load family, go to US Imperial, and let's go to the windows. Okay, so these are all the windows I have available. If you guys need these windows, let me know in the comments below, and I could email you guys. So okay, so well, that window is fine. Slider trim, I'm happy with that. Or maybe, yeah, that window is fine. I'm gonna open it, and let's see what kind of dimension do we get with it. Alright, so we got so many dimension here. So let me go and drop a bigger window here. Let's say select this one, and let's drop another window here, and the same window is going to be here. Okay, and then we need a smaller window. Let me select that smaller one, which is going to be somewhere here. That's a bit too small, so let me go and select this window, and let's go and drop it here. Okay, this is according to our plan now. I can drop a window here, but I don't have that window in my plan, so that's why. Okay, so let's go and have a look at it in 3D view. So how do we get the 3D view? As you can see, I don't see any 3D view here. So the first time you have to click on this bird house icon. So click here. There you go, guys. So you got your 3D view there. But these walls going all the way up there. So I'm gonna select these walls. Hold the shift key. You gotta hold the control key to select multiple. And now let's change this to top constraint to level 2. apply, done. It's been fixed already. Okay, so we have this so far now. I've shown you how to make levels, I've showed you how to make wall, windows and doors. So I want to show you a few more things here. This is basically a project based tutorial, so I want to go deep. I will only explain those commands what I use in here. So here I want to show you a few things. Here you got details, coarse, fine, medium. Alright, so you can change the viewport as well, change this to wireframe. You can print it like that. Shaded, that's the shaded here we have. Alright, realistic is some kind of that view. It's gonna take a while to render it. Okay, so we have this so far, right? The next thing what I'm going to do is add a foundation wall. So let's go back to our foundation, and now here we need to add some foundation wall. So for the foundation wall, I'm going to select the wall command again, and I'm going to select the same wall, but I'm going to click on edit type, and let's duplicate that. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to name it 200 mm foundation. Okay, and now let's edit the structure. So here I need to apply some kind of some kind of let's say brick and stuff, so we could show it to as a material. Okay, so let's go and select brick common. Yeah, let's select the brick, click OK. So we have the wall with the brick now. Alright, so I'm in the foundation plan right now. I've selected the wall command, and now I want to change this to for finish face exterior. Okay, let's start from here. It's not giving me, it's gonna give me an error, so I want to change this to, let's go to the wall, make sure we got foundation 2, and let's go and change it to face interior. Okay, start from here, make another wall. It's gonna give me an error, but don't worry about it for now. I'll explain to you guys what is it basically. Okay, it didn't align basically, that is why it didn't work. So I'm gonna click on cancel, and let's delete that as well. And what I'm going to do now is select the wall again, and make sure we're starting from foundation, right? And let's select wall center now. Maybe start from here. Okay, why can't we start from here? Still an error, is because it's overlapping the stuff, so we need to change that. So we need to change this top constraint to level 1, apply, then it's going to fix that. Okay, now you can just keep drawing, and let's go finish these foundation. It's still overlapping, that is why, so I'm going to escape, and let's draw another wall. Overlapping, sometimes it's giving the error, but we can always go back and fix it. So for now, just keep drawing the wall and then bring all the way down. Okay, so let's go and have a look at it in a 3D view. Okay, so that's because it's overlapping now. Alright, so I'm going to select all these walls and change that to level 1, apply, done. Okay, so we have some kind of foundation wall here, down here, as you guys can see that. Okay, so we got the foundation wall all over our building. Yep, that's cool, that's done. Now we're gonna add some footing to our foundation, right? So let's go back, and I'm gonna show you that how to use this wheel. So this is basically a viewport. So if you click here, it's going to left, top, alright, and then the corner. All those views are available. It's very useful. So I'm going to click on this bottom back. So I'm going to zoom in, and let's go and change this to hidden lines so we can see the walls. Alright, so there is an error here. What I can do here now, I'm gonna select the wall command again, and maybe start from here and draw it here. Okay, this is another issue here. So now I'm gonna escape, and let's select this wall and change this foundation level 1. That's fine, and I'm going to select this and select this tool. This is basically a trim and extend tool, so I'm going to select this wall and try to fix it up. Well, it didn't work, so we need to select this wall first and then fix this. Okay, so let's finish this one first. Nope, that doesn't work. The reason why it's not aligned to the wall. So if I change this, as you guys can see that it's not aligning. So we gotta get rid of it, and let's select the wall command again, and let's just draw it from here and try dropping here. Now we got that right. Yeah, we got that right now. Okay, so let's add some footing to our foundation now. So I'm gonna go to structure, click on wall. Okay, so this is a foundation wall. If you click on the properties, you got two kind of foundation walls. So I'm gonna click, select the first one, and now all I'm gonna do is pick the walls, pick all these walls. So it's gonna just keep drawing those foundation to our walls. How cool is that? I know AutoCAD as well. I've used AutoCAD all the time, but since I started using Revit, I never do my house planning in AutoCAD anymore. I do everything here, and once I feel like I need to do some rendering or extra 3D work, so I'll take my plan and export it to the 3D. Okay, so we got our foundation done. This is what we have so far. There's an issue here, I don't know why, but I'm gonna go and fix it up. There's a wall missing here, so we're gonna go and let's select the wall, and we're in the foundation plan. I'm gonna change this to level 1, and let's go and create a wall here. So let's go and select the wall and make sure I've got a 200 generic wall. So let's click here and maybe click here. That's fine, we fixed it. So let's have a look in the 3D for once. Okay, so this is what we have. These are the foundation wall, these are the footings for the foundation. Alright, so now we're gonna go and add the floor to our drawing now. So I'm gonna go to my level 1 now, and let's add a floor. So here we got the floor command. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm going to select floor architectural. Okay, and now we need to do a bit of manual stuff as well. On the modify panel, you can see that you got line, rectangle, polygon, and all that stuff. Right? Okay, so let's go and create a floor here. So I'm going to select that line. Maybe I can select that pick wall option. So as you can see that all I have to do is pick wall. So I'm gonna pick this wall and pick this wall. Alright, so here I want to show you a few more things here. As you can see that the floor is basically been creating inside the wall, so I want it to be outside here. So what I can do, there's an arrow button here. As you can see that if I click on it, it's going to change that to the outside. Alright, which is really cool. So I'm going to select here, that's gone inside as well, so I'm going to change that to inside, change that to outside, another wall here. So there's gonna be another wall here. Sorry, I'm calling it wall, but it's a floor. Select this wall, still wall, this wall, this wall, and this wall. Okay, cool. So we have a wall set up. Just look at them. Here we got the arrow now. So I'm gonna show you these commands now. If you know AutoCAD or you know my Revit tutorial, so I've explained these. Let's say align, move, copy, offset, mirror command, rotate command, trim and extend command. That's trim and extend single element. That's a multiple single element. You can break with gap and break element. Here you got array, you got scale option as well. So I'm going to select trim and extend command. This is kind of fillet command in AutoCAD. So select this line, it's going to fix that for us. Alright, so pretty much that's fine here. Need to fix this one and fix this one as well, and then you gotta fix this one. Yep, and yep, that's fine now. Now we need to add some details to our floor now. So I'm going to select that line now, and I'm going to start from, let's say, about here, and I'm going to take it to, let's say, 3 feet. Okay, let's make another 1 feet, so I'm going to cancel that for now. Let's go and delete this one, so just press the delete key, select the line again, and I'm going to start from here. I'm going to take it down to about 4 feet, and let's just go and draw it somewhere here, and just take it. Sorry. Okay, so now we have that line done. Now I'm going to fix this line now, so let's go and select it. You can use the break with a gap tool, but that's a bit of going to be a bit confusing for you guys, so I'm going to unjoin that, and I'm gonna create another line from this point to this one now. So we got this area done, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to add another line here, here, and let's go and start from here to here. Okay, and then we're gonna fix this line now by using my trim and extend tool. Select it. That's actually not what I wanted, so I'm gonna select this line and select this line there. Click on unjoin element, that's fine, and let's go and create another line here by selecting the line here and just drop it here. Okay, so we got these things here now, and I want to accept that now. Okay, so here you need to apply the offset, what kind of radius, height you want this to be. So I'm gonna click on this check mark button for now, and I'm gonna click yes, and now we got the floor done. So let's have a look at that in 3D view. Okay, so we got our floor done basically, and let's go and orbit it around. As you can see that I've got that floor coming out as well, and that is fine. Okay, so now we need to do a bit more things here. I can do that by, let's go and create if you go to the massing it side, you got this option type of surface, right? You can create that as well. So if I click on it, and if I, let's say, click here and then click here, we need to add 4 points. So that's our type of surface now. I'm going to select on it, and as you can see that now we can see the floor all over the place. Alright, so let me go and change this to realistic. Now as you can see that we got the floor, but there's an error here. I need to move this building a little bit up so we could see that. Alright, so I'm going to basically check the dimension here. Let me go and delete this typographic first, type of surface, sorry. Alright, let me check the distance here. Let's go to architectural tab and select this floor, and then click on this Umair tool. Okay, so if I select the floor, I can select this Umair to find out the dimension here, but here you can see that we got 400 mm generic, right? So the level is on level 1, right? So height of the floor, so I'm going to make it about, let's say 9, sorry, that's going to be too much, so press 0 here and 9 inch, and then apply. So now basically we have the proper floor. We can change this to 1 feet, but 9 is fine, but it's overlapping now. Alright, so we gotta fix that as well. Okay, so now we're gonna fix this overlapping. What I'm gonna do is basically select the whole lot, alright, and then click on this filter command, and I'm going to make sure that click on check none, and I'm going to select walls only. Click OK, and here you got the base constraint, and I think I've selected that floor as well, so I need to click on filter. Just make sure I select only walls. Okay, still didn't work. There's some kind of floor selected as well, so let me go and just select it like this. Okay, select everything now, click on filter and uncheck windows and doors, and I've got the walls selected only. Now I'm gonna go and change the base offset to about 9 inch. Click on apply. Now if I go zoom in, now as you can see that the wall has an offset of 9 inch, right? So it's not overlapping anymore, which is cool, right? Okay, so we have fixed that now. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is basically add some interior through drawing now. So we need a bit of table, that kitchen stuff here. So let's go to architectural tab and then click on components, place a component. Now I'm gonna add a family. So first let's have a look what kind of stuff we got. So we got desk, we got parking square, we got let's say table. Okay, so we're gonna go and click on load family, and I'm going to find some toilet stuff and furniture such as this. Okay, it's a bed here, right? So I want to find some kitchen stuff, and then once I found it, then I come back. All we gotta do is just select that and just drop it there. So let me find some stuff and I come back. Alright, so I've added that dining table. What I did was just go to the components, place a component, load family, and once you found something you like, let's say, let's go find a furniture system. So now gotta go back. So furniture, there's so many things here that I can't really go and find. Let me go and select this table maybe. Okay, so double click on it. All you gotta do is just drop it there. So that's a bit too much, so we're gonna go and drop it about here, the table, and I need the chairs around these tables. So let me go and show you guys in the 3D view now. Alright, so we have that table there, and we got that table there. How easy is that? So these are the families, furniture families we have in Revit. So if you don't have them, let me know in the comments below, or you can tweet me at Twitter at awaismirza01 and I'll email you guys. Okay, so well, this tutorial is already very long, so in this project series I'm going to finish this first part right now. If you have any question, let me know in the next part of this project. We're going to make a roof slab, and we're going to add some more interior, and we're going to add some steps and finish off of a little bit more finishing, right? So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. If you have any comments, drop a comment below. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below, and you can tweet me at Twitter at awaismirza, because I'm working very hard to make this tutorial for you guys. And thanks for watching again, guys.